from the throne. Emperor's decree, let it be known. From distant lands to heart of the realm, Emperor News at the helm.
Broadcasting live from the Imperial News Spire, where the scrolls are fresh, the horse is angry, and diplomacy is just a polite way to say your explorers got trampled. Welcome, lords and ladies, to your weekly scroll of truth, treachery, and territorial tantrums. I am Uruwao, and this is week 2 of Emperor News. The roads were paved, parchments inked, and the empires are on fire. But first, central economy. The central economy. A brilliant idea until your capital is besieged and suddenly your entire empire is broke and crying in its barley. You've got roads connecting every city, banks in every town, and convoys hauling grain like it's the medieval FedEx. But one angry army shows up, just one, and boom, your treasury is locked tighter than a nun's diary. And don't even get me started on the crime rate. These convoys get robbed so often, they're basically medieval piñatas. Oh look, another grain shipment. Let's whack it and see what falls out. But hey, at least you can pay for infrastructure from anywhere. That's right, your capital can fund a bridge in a city it's never even heard of. It's like Venmo for monarchs. Just don't forget, if your roads are too good, invading armies will thank you for the smooth ride. And now let's talk about detection infrastructure, because seeing is believing. Detection in Emperor is a whole thing. Cities detect armies in their square, docks detect ships, outposts detect land units, and strongholds detect everything. But here's the twist. If you don't build detection infrastructures, armies can just stroll into your land like it's a Renaissance fair. In coastal forts, they need 10 explorer ships to work because nothing says security like trusting your safety to guys who got lost mapping rivers. So build your outposts, man your forts, and pray your scouts aren't on break. Otherwise, your empire's about to get a surprise visit from 20,000 angry cavalry. Thank you for joining us. Emperor News will return after this break. Rats. They are organizing. Introducing the Rat Catcher. Questionably effective, unreasonably expensive. For just 12 large bronze, you too can pretend this is a solution. This message was brought to you by Bronze and Vermin, a limited company. We catch rats. You pay bronze.
Hear ye news from the throne. Emperor's decree, let it be known. From distant lands to heart of the realm, Emperor News at the helm.
Good evening, noble viewers, wandering scribes, and confused diplomats. Tonight's headlines gallop in with fury, hoofbeats, and a suspicious number of declarations made for diplomacy reasons. But let's be clear, diplomacy died the moment someone's horse explorers kicked a mapmaker into a ravine. Across Europe, America, and Asia, lords are declaring war faster than we can ink the parchment. Alliances are forged, cities fall, and one king delivers a speech so dramatic it made 3 ravens weep. So tighten your saddle straps and prepare your war cries, because this isn't just news. This is Emperor News. Wait, Was one of those rats wearing a crown? Should we be worried? Starting with news out of Europe. Marcus I of Estes has declared war on King Franz of Flanders after an Estes explorer was tragically flattened by a Flanders horse explorer. The incident occurred near a disputed oatfield. Marcus also declared war on Zivadi Jarvenpoika of Chad, whose horse explorers allegedly neighed menacingly before galloping over the Estes cartographer. Beatrice of the Holy Roman Empire will declare war on Gregory Washington of Poland, citing the loss of a beloved imperial scout who was kicked into a river by a Polish stallion named Diplomacy. Estes again, Marcus is now at war with Poland too. Sources say he's compiling a scrapbook titled Horse Crimes of the Polish Frontier. In more positive news, Ogni and Connaught have allied, creating the Alliance of the Isles. Theodore MacGuffin of Orkney has declared war on Domhnall MacGofar of Meath in solidarity to his Connaught counterpart. Now the Alliance are both at war with Meath. In other news, Constantine X Altum Revium of Byzantium has conquered Constantinople, reportedly riding in on a war-horse named Legacy. In the Americas, Tupinamba of Tupi declared war on Talibu of Carib after a Carib horse explorer galloped through a sacred Tupi grove, trampling ceremonial fruit and Tupi explorers. Balam, a Mayan lord, declared war on Cuauhtémoc Yani of the Aztecs after a Mayan explorer was lassoed mid-sketch by an Aztec rider shouting, "No maps allowed!" Out of Asia, Tanashagashi of Ainu sent an assassin to kill Honen of Japan, but the assassin was intercepted by Honen's bodyguard. The assassin was later interrogated and divulged Tanashagashi as their solicitor. This has led Japan to declare war on Ainu. In Lambacanas, King Mahasena has taken the throne. His first act, a speech so mythic it made 3 scribes cry and 1 bard retire. I pledge my life not to the crown, but to the kingdom and all who dwell within it. The age of petty kings is over. I will forge an empire that will eclipse all memory of the old world. Look not to the past, but to a new dawn. Together, we will build a legend that will outlast the ages. And this have been your Emperor News. The scrolls are sealed, the banners lowered, and the echoes of war drift into silence. For now, you've heard declarations, betrayals, blades drawn in the name of diplomacy. But remember, empires don't fall in a day. They unravel in whispers, in treaties, in long, winding roads. So sharpen your quills, fortify your capitals, and prepare your emissaries, because next week, the parchment bleeds. Once again, this has been Emperor News. Until next time.
The heralds sing, the trumpets blare. Emperor News is everywhere. By sword and quill, the truth we uphold, in parchment, scrolls, and legends bold. The heralds sing, the trumpets blare. Emperor News is everywhere.